Hello guys, I'm gonna be teaching you how to make Undertale game in Flash. So what you gotta do is open up a new Flash document. If you have CS3 and up, you'll have to select actionscript 2. Otherwise, it will not work because I don't know actionscript 3 too much to know what to do. So go on AS2, or if you're on Mac Media, just type in Flash and just get Flash document. Make sure you set the frame rate to 30 if you want it to be accurate. Make sure you set the background to black. I don't know why. Actually, for now, I'm gonna set it to white. Go to the resolution. Wait for my slow computer to load everything. Alright, make sure it's 640 by 480. Remember, it has to be that. Otherwise, it will not look like an Undertale game. Plus, if you want to be a special snowflake and make it a widescreen resolution or a full screen resolution, then do you. Alright, so obviously right now, let's get rid of this. We want to import our sprites. So, actually, first, set this up. To open up actions, you go on Window, Actions, and then, or F9. Press stop because we're gonna stop right here. Right now I'm gonna go over the RPG aspect first. Then we'll go on to the battle system or the thing or the shop system. Yeah, we'll go over those first. So right now we put a stop. Name this layer actions. Since we're not gonna have a bunch of content on there, so just add a couple layers like 15. But if you want to be organized, name the top layer cam. Uh, name the bottom layer background. Actually, name this tile set. Name the other layer background. Shut up. All right. Name top layer box. It stands for collision box. Then name this one door box. That's the trigger, the like doors and all that stuff. Let's see if I still can remember because I haven't made an Undertale Flash game in a while. I'm a little rusty, but I think I got the idea. Okay, this we're in the middle one will be our character. First, let's import our character. So we go to import to library. Oh, I already have this open. How convenient. Yeah, I literally downloaded every single sprites in Undertale. I think. Let's see, where is it? There's Frisk. There's Frisk and all their gratefulness. I should have just turned the file size down to like limit to the important stuff, like the up, down, left, right. That's all Frisk really does. Oh, why is it looking like that? Yeah, make sure you trace it. Although it does make your game run a tad bit slower because of all the freaking colors and lines and all that. I'm just gonna delete the unimportant stuff. Do that. You don't need the ones where they're in the freaking dark place. I don't even know where I see that one. Probably haven't noticed. Now what you want to do is go onto view, snapping. Make sure it snaps to pixels, otherwise People will tell it's made in Flash. They'll be like, hey, wait a minute. You did not make this in Game Maker or any other professional game making engines. You made this on an unprofessional game making engine, also known as the Flash engine. And that's not professional, so you won't get a game making job. But if you're a kid like me, you wouldn't care too much. You just want to make a game, and Flash is all you have. And it's just so convenient that it has its own games engine. So, what we're going to start off with is. Alright. Okay, so get rid of all the purple stuff. I should just like turn all the sprites to transparent. So then I don't have to do all this. Yeah. Make sure you edit your sprites to make them transparent so you won't have to do all that again. Alright. So we got our frisk here. So what we want to do is turn the standing one to a symbol. Make sure it's a movie clip. Name it for idle. Down. Now I want to separate them by direction instead. So the way you want to separate them or organize them is based off of what the first one is. So if you want to organize characters, if you want to organize by characters, you have this one first. If you want to organize by, if you then want to organize it by direction, then you got the second one is the direction. Then you're gonna organize it by animation. Unless if you want to organize it by animation, then direction, then you do idle down. Alright. Make the registration. Don't set it to the center. Probably not the best idea. Alright. And then turn that into a symbol and call it whatever your character is. So I'm gonna name it Frisk. You need to convert it into a symbol twice. You'll see why. See, this is our Frisk. You might want to make the instance name car. I've been using it all this time. So now we got our idle. Now what we want to do is have our walking animation. We're gonna make that on the fifth one because the way I organized it is like you'd have the standing animations and then you'd have the walking animations. Alright, a little sick. Alright, so duplicate that symbol. Make sure you duplicate symbols and then call this first walk. Because Frisk doesn't run, Frisk walks. So just make a new frame. Doesn't matter where you put them because we're just gonna put them in the correct spot later. After you do that, just Alright. Then what you want to do is make sure they're aligned perfectly. So just align them right here. You can go into the align. If it didn't work for you, you have to click on to stage. There you go. How good does this look? Okay, first looks pretty idle. So make them hop a little when they move their foot up. So let's see how that looks. Boop, 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 boop. Why is my flash lagging so much? Like, it wasn't even lagging when... Frick? Okay. So now we got that. We gotta evenly spread it out, because if we test it, test the symbol, see how fast Frisk is running. Yeah. Remember, it's called Frisk down walk, not Frisk down run. So we gotta make their walking. So separate them. Let's try 4 frames. Make sure it's 30 frames per second. Alright, so let's see how that looks. a little too fast. Separate them by 6 frames. A little too slow. Separate them by 5 frames then. Perfect. Look at Frisk in all their glory. Alright, so now that we've done that, make sure we duplicated it, right? Alright, good. So it's best if you put it in a folder right here to your right in your library. So just name that the Frisk assets. We can't name it Frisk because then it'll be like, hey, wait a minute, there's a Frisk thing right here. The reason why this doesn't do it because it has frisk.png. You can't put frisk.folder because that doesn't exist. All right. Okay. Price separated by so frisk down. Put it in the down. Then we're gonna make a little bit more. Gonna name this left, right, up. Alright. So we got our down frisk. That's when they're walking down. Now for them walking. Now for this one, you don't have to call it left or right because the sprites are the same. It's just that. Yeah, so we can delete this because we don't need it. Just use this. So we type in what we did. We did for just type it side or horizontal, whatever. I type side. I used to do it by. I used to name it by not the direction, but by the by what side we can see them by. So I thought side, front, and all that. So idle. Now we don't need to turn that into a symbol either. We just keep it that way. Now we copy this. Go on frisk idle, side idle. Actually, no. We duplicate it. Call it frisk side walk. And then just go inside that symbol. Just place that in. Luckily, Frisk only has the 2 frames for their walking. Oh wow, it already looks correct. Oh, hold on. What does this I see? A fraction or decimal? Yeah, make sure there's no decimals. Everything's gotta be by pixels. Yeah, make sure you turn snapping to pixels. But let's save this because we don't want to lose all our work. Let's call this Undertale egg flash egg frick flash example. Go. Does that look about right? Alright. If that looks about right. Alright, so we can get rid of that now. We cut this, the idle, the walk, I mean. We place that right there. Now that's the walk, so we need to place the idle. Yeah, make sure the idle animations are the front 4, the walking animations are the last 4. So over here we're gonna paste our make sure it's idle animations. Oh no, we don't need to duplicate it. We already have one, so we'll put it idle. Let's put this to where they need to be, which is here. Let me delete the left and the right and just call this. Oh, frick me and fours earth side. There we go. Now it's in our side. All right, so we got our side idle and our side walk. Huh? It's sidewalk. All right, so now we do our down animation. could be a lazy bum and just like edit the front animation because that's basically all it is. But no, I'm teaching you how to be a working citizen. Almost forgot. Clickety, clickety. Man, I'm hungry, but I'm gonna eat later. Might have to get the setup going. Alright. So I have the mic up to my neck because I'm using headphone mics. So I'm not sure if you can hear my throat moving and all that stuff, but I'm sorry. That sounds gross, doesn't it? Alright, so frisk up. My brain stopped for a second. Cut these before you do what you need to do. Go up to frisk up walk. I'm gonna move for a kiwi. Then do your do. Also, I just remember something. We did not separate. We did not separate the 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 frames for the idle. Whoa, hold on. Why are they? Let's move them up one. Then yeah, there you go. It's looking really nice. Make sure you separate them 5 frames. There you go. See how that looks. I'm afraid to like do it since I saved it now. Probably best if we put it in a folder. Yeah. So basically got that done. Put on a folder. Let me edit something on the side. Forgot to separate the frames. There you go. That you can get rid of that since we already have it. Now, are we done? Yeah, we're basically done. Oh yeah. So on the walk animation, just go into the last, or not the walk animation, but the side idle. Just flip that. Make sure it's on the 4th one. Do the same for the for the walk. Just flip it. Because make sure the animation is down, left, up, right. Down, left, up, right. They gotta be moving clockwise. So now we just place our up animation. Where did I put it? In the up folder. Too stupid. Alright. We got that. I would probably not make them all to the corner. Make sure it looks like they're rotating. Make it look like they're rotating in the center of their body instead of this, the point of this. Alright, so take that up thing. Let's paste it over here. Call this block. Alright, so basically go this way. Oh. Alright. So basically we got everything done, but what we want to do is stop. Make sure you put a stop action in the thing, otherwise it will not work. So we also need to add one more thing. It's called a hitbox. So let's just draw a hitbox. Let's make the color blue. Make the outline a hairline, so when we scale the symbol, it doesn't act up and all that. Just make it 20. because that's the standard tile set size for Undertale. It's 20. It's not 16 for some reason, but hey, Toby Fox, you do you. Call this hitbox because the blocks that Frisk is going to be touching are not going to hit Frisk. They're going to hit Frisk's hitbox. Make it 20 by 20, just leaving a little bit space because you're going to see why in the next. Yeah, the next one. All right. It's basically we'll just name this hitbox. I should have done the hitbox thing in the next tutorial, since that's where we're going to do the mechanics and stuff. But yeah, just slap our Frisk there. Don't slap them. Make sure they're not between pixels. Make sure it's a whole number. So we basically got this right. I called Frisk this. Now what we're going to do is do on clip event. If key is down, it's basically saying if the key is down, but now we need to specify which key. Let's do key up. Oops, make sure it's all capitalized. There we go. If key is up, make sure it has two parentheses. Let me show you why. Because this parenthesis is matching this parenthesis, and this parenthesis is matching this parenthesis. So make sure the parentheses are lined up. Otherwise, it'll give you an error, and you will struggle for 2 years not knowing what you did wrong, and then, like, yeah. So if key is up, its y value will subtract by 4. Or how about we put speed? Speed. We don't know what the speed is. Yeah. Flash doesn't know what your speed is, so you're gonna have to tell it what speed is. Speed is 4. If you feel like it's too fast, just change it so you don't have to change on every single thing. All right. If we got the basics, key is down, key will the y, its value is going to add by speed. If key is down, key left, now the x is going to subtract by speed. If key is down, key right, the x will add by speed. Let's see how that looks. Frisk is already moving. Make sure you set the quality to low. So let's go up there. Go into actions, put quality equals low. The reason why we want on low quality is so it doesn't give that blur thing. Alright. We should probably, I don't know why it's, oh, hold on, how big is Frisk and how big? Oh, okay. So make the hitbox width 19. Alright. Didn't do that. It's doing that because, yeah. Alright, so just plop. There we go. So it's looking quite right. But Frisk looks a bit small. Don't scale them up if you press zoom in, but don't tell the players to press. Hey, make sure you press zoom in. No, don't do that. They'll think your game is trash. Here for this, make the speed 2. So if you zoom in, it'll look like Frisk is not walking as fast. All right. So we can close that. We basically got the basics down, but let's add the VCam. supposed to be, Kim, you might be asking? Oh, it's just this little camera that makes things do it. Actually, it's basically a virtual camera. Make the opacity. That. Make the camera like green. Actually, no, I want the camera to be this color. I like this. No. This color. I like this color. Make the camera this color. There we go. So we turn that into a symbol. Make sure it's the exact width. Turn it into a symbol. Put its registration point in the center and call it cam. Then we basically tell it to follow the player. So x equals root. Make sure you put root because it's going to refer to the movie clip. Root car x. Basically, its x is equal to the character's x and its y is equal to the character's y. Now watch. The frick. Excuse me. Having some minor difficulties here. I don't know why it's doing the thing it's doing. Give me a moment. Hey, where's the camera? Alright, here, let's get rid of this action for a second. Okay, it's there. It's there. Definitely, it's there. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not following the character. Oh! Of course. It doesn't know what car is. We gotta give it its instance name, car. So now it knows, oh, that thing? Okay, because it was walking around like a headless chicken. Like, whoa, what the frick is car? Okay, so if we test it, where the frick did it go? Okay, hold on, guys. Let me just make this smaller so it can be easier to see. Where the frick is it? Okay, here, let me just, it'll plus equal car x minus its x. It'll plus equals car y minus its y. Nani the frick? Hold on, let me, okay, it's there. It's definitely there. Its x is definitely this. It's center, that's its center. So y, alright, so, on clip event load. Where the heck did it go? That's what I'm trying to wonder. Where the heck did it go? I got it. This is how we'll know where it went. Trace x plus this plus y. Negative 620? The frick? What is it doing all the way over there? I thought it took... What? Oh, what? Okay. How about if we take away the y? Okay, it's following its x. Now, why won't it follow its y? Why is the y like all the way up there? Oh! We have another one! So dumb. Oh, I didn't realize we had another one. I forgot. Alright. So now that we got that out of the way, we can stop tracing. So now it's going to follow our character. Oh, no, wait. Here, let's get rid of this. There we go. Now it's following our character. But what's this? What is it? It's not acting like a camera. It's just following the character. All right, so make sure you do that. Now we gotta import a little script. Add new layer. I don't know what the script is. I haven't bothered recopying it myself, so I'm just going to find one. So if you let me just go find one. There it is. So if you can, let me copy that, close that, so save this, open up. This is basically what you need to copy. So here, I'm just going to give you time to copy it. No, I'm not going to give you time. Just, you don't have to copy the copyright notice. Just copy everything else. So let me just, you can just pause the video and copy this. All right, you're good. So now that we've copied the important thing, let me just put this right here. Let's close this. So now the character is at its center. Why does it look like it's stuck? Oh, it's because we now made it a camera, so it's going to follow the character, but we can't tell that it's following it because we need a background to tell that it's following. Otherwise, it'll just look like, oh, what the frick, it's just not moving. So, let's add green. Let's add a little pasture. All right, let's add a couple flowers. It doesn't matter. This is only just to show that the screen is moving. All right, so if we press Enter, now we can see it's following the character. Oh, but it still looks too small. Oh, this is, now we gotta zoom in, so make its size half. All right, it doesn't matter where you put it, just put it somewhere, and then boom, now it's following the character. Now it looks like an actual Undertale game. Although there's this little thing where, yeah, alright. So basically we got the main mechanic done. Oh, but we didn't make Frisk move. Yeah, there's a problem. We didn't make Frisk move. Alright. I've been recording for 40 minutes, haven't I? Gosh dang, oh, 30 minutes, sorry. So if it's going up, go to and stop. Basically saying which frame are you going to go to and stop on frame 1. No, 5, because that's where our walking was. Especially if you use tags. So go to and stop. Down, 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 down. Down. 7. Left is 6. Right is 8. So now it'll do that. Do that. Like, oh, it's walking. But hey, what do we have here? Ooh, oh, what the frick? Oh, whoops. What do we have here? Oh, Frisk is still continuously rocking? That's not good. Let me change this. Oh, no. Alright, so what we want to do is press on clip events. On key up. On key up, go to and stop. No. Go to its previous frame 4 times. That'll make it go back 4 times. You remember when I said like make sure it's aligned like yeah, so basically it's gonna do like if it's on its left walking animation, it'll go back 4 frames, boop, 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 to its standing animation. So now let's see how that looks. Yay. Now it's working perfectly. But there's one thing I need to learn how to fix is when you're pressing multiple keys. First just stops, and when you let go, what? Yeah, when you do this, multiple keys, then one key, it'll just what? What do you mean? I've always had this problem. Uh-huh. It's when you go back to that same key. That's when it has your problem. So like down, do down. Yeah. So I'm gonna learn how to fix that one day. So basically now we got our main mechanics going. So basically, you know how to do this. Next tutorial, we're gonna do hitboxes. So goodbye.